Hi everybody, my name is Danny Wells. I am a Regional Vice President with Arbonne International, and I just wanted to, upon request by my amazing team, put this little video together just about the few things that I've sort of learned recently and how we're sort of adjusting to a bit of a system change and how we're actually implementing some really incredible fundamentals to have a really great professional thriving business that not only is fantastic for us as individuals, but that gives us the skill base to teach other people to have exactly the same. So a really thriving, successful business that they can implement and then teach other people as well. So a little bit about network marketing. So when we started on our little journey and our adventure with network marketing, we had our business. So we started our business, and now instead of investing thousands and thousands of pounds into buying a business or renting a business, and then employing staff and having overheads, etc., we had our business as an online website because most people want convenience now. They want to be shopping online, they want easy, and it just seems to be the way that sort of things are going these days. So although our business doesn't have the same overheads as a traditional business, and it doesn't have the staff, and it doesn't have all the stress that goes with the traditional business, it is just as fantastic as having a shop in town. It's just that it's an online website. So we still think of our business exactly the same. And if anything, we think of it as slightly a little bit higher up because you actually get more traffic coming through an online website than you would having a shop. So just think of those things exactly the same. So we've got our shop, got our business, and think of that as where you live. So I live in Melton Mowbray, so my shop is in Melton Mowbray. And I train to be a health and wellness consultant. Now we've got two halves to our business. We've got one half, which is what we call direct sales. And then we've got another half, which is what we call network marketing, which if you look at one of my other videos, we'll go into much more depth. Now, direct sales are the people that come into my shop in Melton that we're going to call clients. So there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there looking for a service that we provide, which is, for example, before I got married, I was getting married in Cyprus, and I wasn't clued up with makeup. I didn't really know a lot about makeup. I definitely didn't spend much money on makeup, but because I was getting married abroad and I was going to be doing my own makeup, I wanted it to be really good. So I actually paid £100 to see a makeup artist and for her to show me what all the brushes do, where makeup goes, etc., etc. And then that £100 I spent came off the products that I bought at the end. So I ended up buying about £400 or £500 worth of products because I bought everything she used and all the brushes, because she told me that I needed to. So I just bought everything because I wanted to feel prepared when I did my makeup abroad. As it happened, I ended up paying for a makeup artist abroad anyway, but that's by the by. At the time, I didn't know that was going to happen. So anyway, I was actively looking for somebody to help me with this makeup situation. And I had two children, and it was really hard to leave my children. So I had to sort out childcare, I had to get myself to this lady, and it was just an absolute nightmare. So I was looking for something like this. And if you had rang me up, I said, "Oh, hi, Danny. I know we don't know each other very well, but I've actually started my business in health, wellness, and beauty, and I'm actually offering like introductory offers to my first few clients that that come to me." I'm like, "All right, what do you mean?" And if they said something like, "Well, what I do is I offer like a free, or it could be 50% off, or it could be whatever, consultation, and we go through skincare, what type of skin you've got, how to look after that type of skin. We go through nutrition, because it's not just about what we put on our skin, it's about what we put through our body as well, that comes out through our skin. So it's important to know what we put inside our skin and what we put on the top of our skin. So nutrition we touch on, and that relates to any other things that you might want to bring up. So a lot of people have like wheat intolerances, IBS, gut irritations, tiredness, bloatiness. So we link all that in as well in the consultation. And I also do makeup as well, so cosmetics. So some people want to learn about where makeup goes, what it's all for, what the point of everything is. So I offer these consultations. They're 1 hour long. And then anything that you purchase afterwards, should you so happen to, what you've spent on that consultation will come off the following price. I would have said yes to you. I'd have said, "Oh, yeah, great." The only thing that would have worried me would be saying, "Oh, I've got children. Could you come to me, or would it be okay to bring my children?" And, as a consultant, I'm sure you'd have said, "Yeah, we can work around that." So, sorry. So, yeah, I would have loved to have had a health and wellness consultant. And then I probably wouldn't have spent all my money on everything you would have shown me straight away, because initially my first thought with Arbonne products was they're really expensive. And that's not because I thought they were expensive. That was because I would be comparing them to what I was used to buying. And I used to think that spending 99p on face wash was good value for money. You know, it didn't cost me a lot. However, when I weighed that up, I was replacing that every single week. To replace that, I'd have to go into town with my children, go into the shop and do that. And actually what I was paying for was 99p. I was actually getting probably like 3p worth of ingredients, and then the rest of the money I was paying was mineral oil, which I didn't want that anyway, knowing what it is now being a byproduct of petrol. I didn't want that anyway. Water, which I can just add water from my own home, no need to add that to fill out my bottle. And paying for the middle process, I was probably paying towards probably 50 people's mortgages from that one bottle. And you know, it wasn't value for money. I was kind of, you know, being made a bit of a mug of, really. But this is traditional retail. So initially, I would have said, oh, I don't know, the products seem quite expensive to what I'm used to. But once I gradually learned from you as a consultant what you actually get, how much better value money it is to spend that little bit more on something high quality, it lasts longer, it does something, and then you start to trust the brand. Although I probably would have only bought maybe a foundation or a primer, eventually I would have learned to trust you as a health and wellness consultant. You know, I'd have been ringing you up saying, oh, you know, I'm really suffering with tiredness, or I've spoke to my husband and he gets really bad muscle ache, or my children have got eczema. Is there anything you do for psoriasis? Do you do a deodorant? Do a toothpaste? You know, I would have rang you up as my consultant, or dropped you a message as someone really credible. And we would have built that relationship up as me trusting you as a health and wellness and beauty expert. And then during this process, this could take a couple of months, I would have built my trust up with the brand Arbonne as well. So initially only buying a couple of products would have led to me maybe the next month having a bit more income and saying, oh, you know, that hand cream that you told me about, yeah, I might purchase that. Or, you know, those shakes, or, you know, those fizz sticks. And it probably would have took maybe 6 months to eventually for me to be a loyal client of yours. But I absolutely would have been, especially if that person isn't pushy, is really kind, is showing me the products, is doing one-to-one consultations with me. Eventually, I would have become one of your best clients, because I would have ordered everything that Arbonne do that I would use, and every time it ran out, I'd have reordered it through you, through the website. So it's building up that client base. So going back to this, when we were building our business before, we were just focusing on network marketing, which is where we teach other people to own a business. So we're duplicating what we're doing. And it's great. If people want to switch their spend, that's absolutely great. But what we tended to find was my shop in Melton had no customers walking through the front door. And I taught this person here in Grantham how to have a shop in Grantham. And that was great that they got to enjoy the wholesale benefit of their own products. And they probably walk into their own shop and pick up what they wanted from their own shop, pop it in their basket. But they had no customers coming in either. And then they'd teach someone in Australia to do the same. They'd start a shop up in Australia. And again, they had no customers walking through the door. They had no clients. It was just everybody with an empty shop just buying from wholesale. And to be honest, that's more of a preferred client. You then are a client that just happens to own a wholesale business. So really, what you want to do is you want to build your clients up. So we were completely ignoring this part of our business. And there are actually two parts to our paycheck. We get paid for the direct sales part of our paycheck, plus we get paid a percentage of what all the other businesses in our network turn over. We get paid a percentage of that. So we get 2 halves to our paycheck. Now, initially, when you start your business, you'll earn more from your direct sales, because you actually earn here 35% from your clients plus an override. An override is an additional percentage, which varies from 1 to 18%, depending on the level of management that you are. So you actually earn more money from direct sales to start with. Now, once you've built your clients, so most people start off with maybe about 10 clients and they become really loyal, and then it expands from there. You're probably earning between £500 and £800 from your clients to start with. So you're providing a service to help them with information, and you're taking them as a one-on-one, listening to what they want, and helping them to gain what they want and gain a trust with you that they're going to have regular business with you, and gain a trust with the brand that they're going to have regular business with the brand Arbonne. So initially, you might be earning £500, £800 a month from this. And then as you're starting to help other consultants learn this and set up their own business, you might only be earning, because you earn an override percentage from all the other businesses' turnover. So if this person in Grantham turned over £1,000 of profit, they would earn 35% because they earn the most. But we would earn a percentage of that. It would be a lower percentage, but we would still earn a percentage of that. And that's for all the businesses in our network. Now, initially, you might only be earning maybe £100, £200 a month from your network marketing, because that takes more time. Helping people build a business takes a lot longer than it does to build your client base. But eventually, the compound effect kicks in, and you might have 2 business builders that goes to 4, that goes to 8, that goes to 16, 32, and it goes on, that eventually you're in a position where I am now. So a year later, I might earn £500-800 a month from the direct sales to my clients, but I earn £6,000 because I earn that percentage from every single business builder in my entire network. So then the network marketing side is earning you a lot more, and that's your residual income. Because if you're working 10 hours a week with your clients, so you work 10 hours a week, maybe 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, you're working 10 hours helping your clients either virtually like this or meet them in person. And then all of the other businesses, the other shops, are working 10 hours a week. So say those shops are open 10 hours a week, you could have potentially your 10 hours, this person in Grantham's 10 hours, and this person in Australia's 10 hours. That's 30 hours work a week that your businesses, your franchises are open and operating, but you're personally doing 10, but you're getting paid for 30 hours work. And then imagine if that doubles to 6, so everybody just helps one more person. That's now 60 hours a week, but you're only doing 10, but you're getting paid for 60 hours a week. So for me, I've personally helped 12 people set up their business, but they've then gone on to do direct sales and network marketing. And I have a team of nearly 1,000 people independently working their business. So I earn a percentage of all those hours being worked. So eventually your paycheck becomes more from the network marketing side, and then you're helping people and keeping your loyal clients. So ideally, in an ideal situation, what we want to focus on is both of those areas, not just network marketing, which was what we were doing. So if you start your business and you build your client base and you build your building block of 2,500 PQVs, now that's like your profit running through your business. And we use the word points so that people in other countries can understand what we're saying. So everything's on the same points level. 2,500 points a month is more than a good number for a business to generate running through as profit. Now, you're not just going to go out there and just have clients putting through 2,500 points just like that. It is going to take time, and it is building the brand awareness and you as a consultant, because people are buying you. The Arbonne speaks for itself. The products speak for themselves. Everybody's got the same products, but you are the difference. So it's building that trust in you. You know, are you someone that listens to your clients? Are you somebody that is able to offer them a really great service where you let them know when they need to know things, like if their preferred client advantage money off is about to run out, or letting them know about flash buys, you know, offering that really great service. So it does take time, but eventually you're going to have clients that are going to regularly order from you and tell other people about you, that before you know it, you're going to end up having 20,000 points running through your business without you even realizing, because you've built that client base and it's duplicated. So all these clients eventually will just order online and you'll just drop in with them every now and again. But the initial work does take work. But imagine you start working on that, building your client base, and then you help, say, 2 other people have their business and they start building their 2,500. So they've got their own clients. Everyone's working with their own clients. Maybe they're doing 10 hours a week each. And then this person sponsors somebody else that wants to start the business and they have a 2,500. That makes you an area. So you're already a district manager all by yourself. And then with 4 of you working with your own clients, that makes you an area manager. And the average income there is £800 to £2,500. So I was earning £2,300 as an area manager. And what you're doing here is helping your clients and then just helping these 3 business builders, or really these 2 business builders, because this one will help this one, build their own client base and learn about this. So 4 serious business builders to be an area. And then let's say your team starts growing and you start helping other people. 16 people independently working, building their client base, their 2,500 building block, makes you a regional vice president. And the income there, well, my income at the minute is over £6,000. So it's a really great income. And then if you have, I can't remember if it's 64, 67, I'm sure you can do the maths, independent consultants working, actively building their building block, that makes you a national vice president, which is the top of your company. It's the highest you can go. So it's not a lot. It's just building that building block. And that 2,500 eventually will be nothing. You'll be doing way more than that and bonusing. But that's a really great stepping stone to really aim for, to build that regular, loyal client base. So you're probably thinking, well, that sounds great. It makes sense. I understand. But how do I build 2,500 QVs into my business every single month personally without relying on any other consultant? You know, this is my responsibility to build my 2,500 building block. It's my consultant's responsibility to build theirs. But how do I do it? And that's a really great question. So what we've actually done this week at Region Training is we've had different consultants. I think we have 7 or 8 consultants get up and speak for a few minutes about different ways that you can market your business, advertise your business, get the word out there and build that client base with people that are looking for what you offer, because people are looking for what you offer. So many people are, but they probably don't realize that you can offer them what they want, and they haven't built that trust with you yet, or trust with the brand. But you know, that will come. So each person's going to put together their training, and then we're going to link them all up together. And then you can decide what it is that you feel would be best to market your business going forward. And you might pick one of those things, you might pick several of them. It doesn't matter, it's your business. How your shop operates is your choice. And yeah, it's just about building that regular client base and getting going. So I hope that's been really, really helpful. It's definitely helped me. So I've had a bit of a switch around. I didn't have any clients for quite a long time in my business, just business builders. So we all basically had a shop each, and we all bought in our own shop at wholesale, which is fantastic because we get that advantage. But no one had any clients or customers walking through the door. So we all had empty shops. And although we were still having a paycheck, it wasn't half what it should have been because none of us had any clients. So this is why we're building this. And there are some great ways to build that client base. So I will add all those videos on so that you can watch those and then learn from that. So good luck, and I hope to see you all having thriving businesses as health and wellness consultants, building your health and wellness business and building up that client base, helping people, offering what people want, offering what people are looking for and what you can provide. So good luck, everyone.